Now that the cover page has been added, we now want to add a table of contents. A table of contents can be found under the References tab. Table of contents, much like the cover page, click that, you'll get a drop-down box. You can pick whichever one appeals to you. So I click on that, it's going to ask you to select, hit OK, and you'll see there's no table of content entries found, but it establishes your table of contents. Then you want to create a third page, hitting Control Enter, and now we're on page 3. From here you want to insert your first chapter, which in this case is Chapter 1. What were the causes of the Civil Rights Movement? Now we want to add this to our table of contents. We will highlight, and under table of contents we're going to do add text to the table of contents. Our chapter levels will be considered level 1. They are the top level. You'll notice the change in color and the change in font. We want to go down 2 spaces and type in our first heading, which is what we already know. Since this is our first subheading, we will highlight that. Again, we're going to add that to the table of contents. That'll be a level 2. You'll notice it's not as big as font and the color is slightly different. Once we have that included, we want to update our table. The table's been updated, and as you can see, it puts that information directly in your table of contents. The numbers will change as you add information. So in theory, if you wanted to add all of these, you could add all of these at one time, because the next one will be electronic sources. Tab down, electronic sources, video. Again, this is not a chapter heading, so we're going to add text to level 2. We're going to update table. We're going to update the entire table. That way it'll change page numbers with it. Hit OK, and if we scroll up, you can see it's added our electronic sources, video. You do not have to type in the table of contents. All you need to do is establish the table, and then you can highlight and insert the parts you want into it. I will caution you, if you are going to create all your subheadings first, do not create all of them, highlight them at once, and insert as level 2. Yes, it will put them all as level 2 in the table, but what will happen is as you type in your answers or your responses underneath that, every time you hit update table, it'll put that in your table of contents as well. So highlight each one individually, add the text, put it on the level that it belongs on, and then update the table.